My best memory at Santa Fe baseball has got to be that locker room fight club from freshman year. Do you like or love Coach Phillips? Please elaborate. Depends on if he makes me pay for my stuff that I leave out when I do not leave it out. Depends on if I like him or not. Number one piece of advice to freshman players. My advice would just be never be a freshman. If I were a tree, what tree would I be? I mean, whatever tree has the hardest wood, I guess.
Santa Fe baseball has just given me a lot of lifelong friends that I'll always be able to count on. Okay, the best or funniest memory that I had is freshman year, just all the memories we had, and especially finding beer as a team in the woods by my house. It was a great time. One piece of advice I'd give to freshman players would just be to enjoy it, and just high school goes by a whole lot faster than what you think. I'm going to miss all of my teammates and all the memories we have together.
My best memory is when I hit my first home run at Carl Albert. And then my funniest memory was on the way to Union City freshman year on the bus. I was being stupid and I was excited and I stuck my head out the window and I had my hat on my head and it blew off my head and never saw that hat again. So. In my humble opinion, ping pong is definitely my number one skill. I think I'm probably the best that Santa Fe has ever seen, will ever see. You can ask any of my teammates, coach, anybody, you know, I've beat them all. So, yeah. I love Coach Scotty because I've never met a more huggable individual in my entire life. One piece of advice to any incoming freshman players, or the guys now, is, you know, just to cherish everything while you're here.
My best moment of Santa Fe baseball career is when Austin McDaniel chased JD with his little snot bubble in his hand, and JD started like hurling, like he was like everywhere. I thought it was the funniest thing. That's the hardest I've ever laughed. My number one piece of advice to freshmen is to not talk to me. The many things that I'll miss about Santa Fe baseball is the friendships, the camaraderie, the running for days. It seems like it sucks in the moment, but in the end, it works out.
Rolling.
Oh, y'all going?
Yep.
In 10 years, I will be
In my very humble opinion, I am without a doubt the best ping pong player that Santa Fe baseball has ever seen. If I were a tree, I would be the tree in the backyard behind Westmore's field. X knows what I'm talking about. And so does the guy who hit the 500-foot bomb off. My number one piece of advice to freshman players would be to lock your lockers. It's amazing how much stuff I leave out every day and have to pay $1 to get back. I'm actually on a lifelong streak of never giving Coach Phillips a compliment, so this like-love thing doesn't really apply. We can just say it's complicated.
My experience here with Santa Fe baseball has really shaped my future by giving me the work ethic and drive to succeed at whatever I want to in life. I've learned to never quit. I've gone through 3 shoulder surgeries and I'm still kicking, so don't plan on quitting on anything that I ever set my mind to. Alright, the funniest moment that I've had here in my 4 years dates back to freshman year when Lane asked the entire team, what would we be without huddle? No one answered, but sure enough he said, a bunch of skinny guys. And I cried for a week. Do I like or love Coach Phillips? I think he's pretty cool. He's a big old teddy bear. I love the guy because, like he always says, it's my world, and he's just living in it. What am I going to miss most about Santa Fe baseball? It all comes back to the locker room right here with all my friends. We've created bonds that I never would have thought would be possible, dating back 3-4 years. It's like, some of these guys I hate, and spending every day with them in and out on the grind, and it's just really taught me to love them, and I'm not going to be able to find that again in life. So thank you to all of you guys. I'm going to miss you.
What will you miss most about Santa Fe baseball? Playing the Who game on the bus rides. In my humble opinion, the most impressive non-baseball talent I have is the ability to shoot the corner 3 when I'm wide open. Do I like or love Coach Scotty? Definitely just a like, because he tells me I'm a waste of time on the ping pong table when I take him to extra points every time we play. My number one piece of advice to freshmen is to not speak unless spoken to.
My favorite memory at Santa Fe was the Arizona trip junior year. Each year I've learned different things about becoming
Left
a man,
leg.
even though I've gone through many obstacles in life. I hate them. Where will I be in the next 10 years? The league.
Through being with Santa Fe baseball for 4 years, I've learned not to be modest in the locker room. It's whatever. Do I like or love Coach Phillips? I gotta say, I love Coach Phillips like an uncle. Good old Uncle Scotty. My funniest memory with Santa Fe baseball has to be my walk-off grand slam. It's not really funny, but I like it. By far, the biggest thing I'll miss next year is my teammates. Quinn, I'll always miss your perfection. Sweeney, I'll never forget that smile and your many nicknames. X, I miss the dreads, to be honest. Garrett will always be catch partners in my heart. John, I'll miss you and your sarcastic comments. Kaz, you're like a brother to me. Huddle, I'll miss the car rides every summer together heading to ball. Fish, I'll miss your chillness. And lastly, Chew, I'll miss complaining about practice every day together. I want to say we have a lifetime bond from this 4 years we've spent doing the sport we all love. We all go our separate ways in a different field and go throughout our lives, but we'll always remember our final season taking the field as a family. I love you guys.
My funniest memory here at Santa Fe was when we went to Southmore this last summer and watched Xavier take a ground ball. He wasn't wearing a cup and the ball bounced up and hit him, and it was fun region. And he threw up 6 times and he had to go to the doctor that day because he decided not to wear a cup, and I just could not stop laughing. My second passion here at Santa Fe is probably beating Scotty every day in ping pong. I just love seeing him get all mad and frustrated every time I destroy him. My relationship with Coach Phillips, I'd have to say it's a love-hate relationship. It just kind of depends on who beats who in ping pong on the day. When I beat him, he hates me. When he beats me, I hate him. So, it's just gonna come. My biggest advice to the freshman class would be to not annoy the seniors as much as possible. Stay on the low side of them. Seniors can be big, bad, and mean, and if you stay on the good side, you'll love them.
Wait, what was that? Are we not throwing bullpens? Oh, I thought you said we weren't throwing bullpens.
Hey Quinn, you suck at ping pong.
You guys
Lane, it's almost time.
Let's go.
I was raised.
Hey.